private chef caterer one-on-one lessons. I'm in the parking lot of the Restaurant Depot, and what I'm getting ready to do now is go in and just price everything for a quote that I am supposed to give someone. So it's a pretty big job. So normally for something like this, I would already know, like anywhere between like 60 to, I want to say like 120 people, I can just give you a quote right off my head for a certain menu. But when it gets like 200, 300, I'm like, depending on what the menu is, the best thing to do if you want to get into this business is to just go into the store, even if it's just like for 20 people, and see how much this stuff is going to cost you, price it out, and then calculate your time, and however much you have to pay other people, travel, all that stuff like that. And yeah, that's how you do it. Y'all walk with me. All right, so we're gonna be pricing out the items for this menu that I put together for a very big brunch. Remember, when you walk into restaurant depots or restaurant stores, put on a sweater because it is freezing cold in there. Here we go. Okay, see what I'm doing? Just pricing everything out. I'm over here in the brunch sausage area, just getting the prices and stuff like that. So when I write up my proposal, I'll know exactly how much to ask for. Yep, so you just come into your restaurant store. The best thing to do is to get everything wholesale, especially for bigger jobs, or if you have a large customer base, to just buy it by the case. That way your things won't cost so much, and you can just charge for your labor. It just depends on how you run your business. But yeah, getting things wholesale definitely saves your customer a lot of money on their dollar. Oh, and remember, wear a coat here. It's freezing. Even calculate your seasonings in here too, just in case you're doing a job and you're running out of seasoning, or you know you're low on something. Always calculate everything into it. And if it's something that you can't get your hands on, like me, I run into a problem, calculate how much it will cost to get something that's not wholesale, because that's the main thing you want to get is wholesale. But sometimes you can't get your hands on things that are not wholesale. I even calculate my cleaning supplies too, especially like I use this commercial kitchen that doesn't have any cleaning supplies, gloves, all that calculated in. What I'm doing right now is just calculating everything that I have to use at the kitchen, because this kitchen that I use, they have absolutely no pots and pans, but it is clean as I don't know what. So I'll keep using it, and I'll just have to do the investment, but you have to calculate that too. So this could probably come out of your profit, what you put back into your business, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do till you can get there. All right, we got one more stop to go. I gotta figure out how much it will cost me to make my signature, or my mother's signature, champagne fruit punch. So we can't get that from here, from the Restaurant Depot. So come with me to the, what is it called again? Smart and Final. All right, let's go. And we're here now. Let's go. Even though I got most of the stuff priced out at, what do you call that, at the Restaurant Depot, I always try to see if it's cheaper here too, so I can give your customers a better deal. And as usual, I can't find no grits. Ain't got no grits. Don't you know, black folks be like shrimp and grits. So I'm done now. I still have things to price out. What I will have to do is call like my other supplier, like JB Foods. That's why it's always best to not give a quote right away, especially like when you're doing a big job for a lot of people and it's not something that you do all the time. Tell your customers, or if you're just trying to do this, trying it out, give them 2 days, because this is a process, especially like if it's a buffet style meal. It takes a while to put together, like price rise and see how much it's even worth to do it. So just give yourself some time before you just go spit out a quote, because you never know. Prices go up, they go down, you don't know if it's worth it or not. So your sheet should look just like this. This is my menu with everything, and you just want to write down price points for every single thing, from the foil to what it's going to take to clean up, from salt, garlic powder, onion powder, whatever it is going to be. Maybe if you need a new pan, you might need to calculate that in, and definitely, like I said before, that's going to come out of your profit. That's just you pouring back into your business. But also, just like how I am missing some ingredients and I can't find my grits at either one of my suppliers, and I have to call this other place. Keep in mind that they are normally at work anywhere between like 4:30 and 5 o'clock. It's almost 2, and I just tried to call them and they're closed. So if you're gonna do this, you have to be on top of it super early in the morning. Unfortunately, it's still early, but I just went to 2 different stores, and this can take hours. So just keep in mind that it takes a little bit of time. So, and again, don't rush on a quote, because you don't know if you're gonna run into not knowing how much it's gonna cost, or if you just rushed into it. I've done that before. Remember to put in a miscellaneous cost, because sometimes you might need an extra $200. Yeah, that's sometimes, yeah, even if you're getting stuff wholesale. Just remember that. That's if your startup, which is pretty much what I'm doing too. So just remember that you need a miscellaneous cost. Come on down, y'all cockies. Now the hardest part is this part here, is when you actually put together your proposal for your client. Write out how much it's gonna cost for everything. So now it just requires you to do a little bit of math and how much you charge per hour, your traveling costs, your kitchen rental costs, if you have employees or anything like that, or if it's just you and your partner. Now this is where you get it all together with all of your research, and then you send over your proposal, and that's it. There's nothing to it but to do it. Bye.